Y'all, it's Sunday Funday, and it's finally actually snowing. Not that super light, crappy stuff we had the other week that barely even stuck to the grass. So, yeah, finally getting decent snowfall. It's definitely wet because I just walked to take trash to the trash bin, and it's pretty slushy, so. Given enough of this, I can make a snowball. Have y'all ever tried to make a snowball and put it in the freezer and see if it would actually last? I did that with a hailstone once. Because one time I was with Mom while she was working at a horse race farm where they take care of them. And those are tin roofs on the barns. And it started hailing while we were there, and they were like freaking out. So when it stopped, I went outside and grabbed some and put them in their little freezer that they had in the one room, just so everybody could see like the size of them. I think I did put a snowball in the freezer when I was younger. I want to kind of do that again, and just out of stupid curiosity, see how long it lasts. Maybe put it in a... Wait, let's do a scientific test. How long will it last in a freezer bag versus just sitting in there by itself? And I'll put it in like the very bottom part of the freezer. See if it'll actually hold up in a freezer bag. And we'll wait till, we get a little bit more of this and then maybe do that. Just for a stupid, fun experiment. So I have a poem I started writing. And I'm going to have to wait till next year to finish it because it includes the 4 seasons. And I only just thought about it in fall. So I have the fall part done and a picture for the backdrop of it because I'm going to just put the words on it because it's going to be very short. But it's going to be very funny. So stay tuned for that, y'all, next year at some point. And if y'all remember me saying I'm going to try to do live stream after work. So my vlogs will be like live streams instead of like what they normally are. I'm not going to be able to do that every day, obviously. So like the days that I have to go to the store after work and get stuff, they won't be done that way. I'll probably just make a quick video rundown of the day. But on the times when I don't have to go shopping, dinner gets done, all the other jazz, I'll sit down with y'all and like do a live stream. Aside from that, with it being Sunday, trying to decide if I even feel like streaming this morning. I kind of don't. I really honestly don't know. So it's like, And I may decide to set my Twitch to followers only, because I did have a bot last stream, and it was just like, ugh. I mean, they instantly get banned anyways. Like, the moderation tools kind of handle that, but it's still kind of annoying. It's just like, yay, the only person in my chat's a fucking bot, and they get themselves banned because they're fucking idiots. People that make them are fucking idiots. As far as work yesterday, yeah, it was my break from exceptions. Got a little busy with orders. Almost got overdue, even with help. But I mean, it is that time of year. Plus, I think people were panicking because of the snow. And it's like, well, looking at the development behind our house, I already, literally as soon as I woke up, before I even started the coffee pot, I looked out and one of the emergency vehicles or whatever, I guess salt vehicles or whatever it was already driving through there. So I don't think it's going to be hard for them to keep it clear because of it being a wet snow. And it's not supposed to stop until 7 a.m. this morning. So we should be getting a decent amount if it keeps this steady of a pace up. And then I can make a snowball and make a couple of snowballs, freeze them, and we'll see which one lasts longer, just for the fun of it. Not going to check it every day, obviously, but... Or I could even see if it lasts in the other, like the normal sandwich baggies. I don't know. But one of those cool things about snow, and it's like, yeah, I hate cold. And the only reason I really hate cold is when it gets windy, and it has been windy, and it's been very annoying. But because we've had so many mild winters lately, I'm just like, I really just want a decent amount of snow. No, like, I know we got some last year, but, like, I want a good snowfall, not just a lousy 3 inches. Maybe some more 5 inches, maybe more than that, maybe a little more than that. Not a blizzard of 96, because I don't feel like going through that. Like, as a kid, that was fun, because it's like, whoo, we get a whole fucking week off of school, because there's so much damn snow. I don't want another one of those, necessarily, but just a decent one, not a lame amount, not a lame, pathetic amount, because, I mean, it is pretty for a change. But anyway, yeah, work got a little busy. It's whatever. Changes are happening in my department. Word got around pretty darn quick that our manager's switching areas because one of the other managers in the store is leaving, aka moving. So mine's taking that spot, and our main team lead is getting promoted to that position. So hopefully I'll get more breaks because he's a lot more understanding and doesn't lie and say that I said something that I didn't say. Unless that whole instance was a typical Walmart's way of brainwashing your managers to get the best people to do the job to always or almost always do the job. Because that is fucked up. But unfortunately, that's how normal jobs are. They're all pretty much fucked up. It's impossible to find a good one. Which is why I don't bother trying. And my gut just says, nope, stay put, deal with it. If worse comes to worse, switch to meat and produce, because they always need help up there. And I know the team leads would love me up there, but I really don't want to, because I do love most of my team. Everything happens for a reason, I guess. So hopefully it gets better. I mean, I guess at this point it doesn't matter, because it's a matter of just getting through the holiday season, and that's a fucking exhausting headache in and of itself, so. Especially with the crowds. Which I hate. Which I hate more than anything, is fucking crowds. Because then I feel like I suck for not being able to get my job done, because people are constantly in my fucking way. And I know they hate us, and I don't give a shit. Like, hate us all you want, but this could be 8 other customers in your way instead of just one person with a cart full of totes. But, you know. Walmart customers don't think logically. We all know that. So yeah, still waiting on this Blizzard fix as well, because it's like, well, I already know as a casual player I'm not going to reach 60 by the time Burning Crusade comes to the anniversary server, so I really don't give a shit. And then we were talking in the Discord, some people wanting game time to compensate for not being able to play. It's like, well, you can still play, just make an alt, but some of them don't have the patience to level another alt. It's like, I love leveling. That's actually the most enjoyable thing because it's kind of relaxing to me. And, well, it's like an adventure. At least that's how I see it, but everybody's different. I know these people with level 60s are itching to raid. So it's like they're wanting game time to compensate. It's like, well, I never cancel my subscription, and neither does the guild leader. It's like, yeah, we don't want free game time. We would rather have gold, because in classic it is very hard. Now on the anniversary server that we're on, it's actually pretty easy if you do the right professions and sell the stuff. But in classic in general, it is very hard to make decent gold. Like, I have a lot in retail. Have I logged in retail in a minute? No, I logged in at the beginning of the month just to see what the amount was. I still need to go in and actually farm that, which I don't even have to earn that much trading post currency to get it. So I literally maybe have to do one fucking thing, and it probably will take me less than an hour to do. And then I'll be able to buy it and bam, done. Wait until next month. But it's like, why do I even bother doing that? It's like, well, maybe there's a reason to go back to retail someday. And it's like, I could be doing the Legion remix that's going on. It's like, part of me is like, yeah, I should, because there's cool mounts in that, I know. But at the same time, it's just like, ugh, I really don't want to. I'm really turned off by the whole housing thing that they added to the game. Like, it's just a complete turn off to me. It's like, ew, why would I want that? And why would I want to get married in the game? You're making it like fucking... What was the other one that did that? Was it Final Fantasy or something? I don't know. There's a couple of them, I think, that did that. And I was like, no, ew, I don't want that shit. That's weird. I mean, yeah, that's like RP, but still. I don't want to RP in WoW. I don't want to RP in that. There's only one place I want to RP, and that's GTA. I want to do GTA roleplay. I don't want to do it anywhere else. I don't want to do fucking housing. Because you're literally just doing the same thing as you did with the damn garrisons. Except it's more personalized, I guess. I don't know. It's like, no, I don't want that shit. Like, no, the garrisons were nice in Draenor, but, like, after a while, just trying to do the daily shit in them, after a while, it just got boring. So as far as these anniversary servers and their progression, am I gonna keep going? I kind of feel like I want to, even though I'm pissed at what they did with Miss Pandaria Classic, which made me quit playing it. With being able to get the bag pattern, I don't know. Maybe they won't do it this time. We'll see. And you know what? Even if they do, I'm just gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna stick around because at least the people that I'm playing with, I feel more at home with, if that makes sense. I feel like they're more of a family than... because a lot of us think the same. So I may stick around through that progression. We'll see how it goes, I guess. But, stay tuned for today's videos. The next song parody, I don't know. Maybe next Saturday. I'll try doing every Saturday, I guess. Because then I still have the World of Warcraft one, but I have to, like, do a whole picture thing with that, and that's gonna take a while. Well, it may not take too long, I don't know. That one I would probably work on Wednesday. And then if I can come up with more, I will upload more during the week. I just don't know when. They will be surprises, more or less. And like I said, I have another one. Well, I started coming up with another one, but it's going to be a little harder, so I may have to do some actual brainstorming, because the song is... It's annoying when a song is more well known just for its chorus and that's all everybody sings, when they just randomly sing it. So then it's like you have to look at the lyrics and then actually listen to the song to understand how it goes, the rhythm of it, to be able to match it. So sometimes writing poetry is not an easy thing, especially when you're putting it into song. It's like, I can't write an actual song, but I can take a song and make a parody of it. If there are any, like, normal songs that y'all want to see me make parodies of, that would be funny ones, kind of like, we all know Weird Al has done tons of them, and they've been incredible. Like, I'll never be as good as him, obviously, but, if y'all can think of ones that haven't been done in parody and maybe would make a good one, I guess let me know in the comments. But otherwise, maybe I'll figure one out. Maybe I'll be listening to my playlist and be like, ooh, I have an idea for that one. And then write it down, of course, before my brain decides to take a shit and forget it. But anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a good Sunday. If it is snowing where you are, stay safe, stay warm, and have a good one.